Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can probably see, I beat stage 10-4 off camera. My apologies for doing it when I was not recording, but it took me a long time, a lot of deaths to trial and error, and I didn't really think it was going to be all that fun to watch. Regardless, we are moving on to 10-5 now, last level of this world, and then we will see what happens next. Okay. So we do not want to stand on there for very long. We want to get right off onto the snow. And then... okay. We can't stand there, of course. I should know better than to ever expect that I could stand still and find out what's going on for a second. Okay. Oh my dear lord, really? Did that have to happen? Is that a thing you had to do, game? Okay, I get it. I get it. That is going to be an annoying jump, I know it already. Because if you don't make it perfectly, you just fall to your death. Okay, so we go down here. We're going to hit this to make this a little bit easier. Okay, and we're going to start falling from here and jump over to here. Come up this way. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on now. Oh, you dick. Dear Lord, if you don't get that first jump past where the spikes come out just right, you can't even physically make that next jump. Okay, so we drop down here, we jump over, we go up this way, and we go. This next section is easy because all of these things are very easily timed. But that part, not so sure how to handle yet. That was close. That's why we destroy that block there, so that when it's close like that, it's easy enough to get away. Up, up, up. I tried. And that's gotta be what I have to do. I have to just kind of push ahead and block it. Oh god. Okay, well I actually managed to make that jump when I did it wrong. That's actually good to know that it's at least possible, even if it's very, very tight. Let's go up this way. Oh my god, why? How am I supposed to block that? Like, there's gotta be a way, but how? Oops. That's what I get for not paying attention. This is what I get. These ones, this one. Oh my god. Really? You're gonna do me like this, game? You're gonna do me like this? Up. Okay. That's how I'm gonna do that. Oh god, there's another one there that I noticed right as it was about to kill me. At least there are some safe places to stand. Good, good. Fire, good. Okay, so I want to come up here and hit that. And then oh god. I think that's what I gotta do. I think I gotta push that and then go down the bottom path to get caught up with it. Oops. That's a really annoying one. Not the worst thing that's happened, but mess it up by a second, and then you just kind of are still alive, but you kind of have to kill yourself. Game, why you lose focus? And why am I so framey right now? Dear Lord. Could we have that stop, please? Whatever just ate up, like, all my resources. Please, stop. Are we good now? Are we good? Seems like it. Maybe. No, we're still dropping a lot. What is eating up my resources right now? I don't really know. Anyway. Okay, where was the key again? Down there? Okay. So I found the way to the exit, I just don't know how to do the other part. And why am I getting such big frame loss? I'm not using up that much. I don't even have like that much of my computer being used right now. Like, give me 1 second. I need to real quickly pull up Task Manager and see what is eating up all my resources in the world. That might help. Other than that, there's really nothing using up spectacular amounts of memory. Guess I could close that as well. Sorry about this. A little bit of troubleshooting here midstream. They're still framey. Not nearly as bad though, which is a plus. Let's go. So now instead of going for that ice block right away, we're going to go over this way. And come down here. It's going to allow us to hit that. We're going to need to throw that and drop. Wish I could look down. I don't know if I can make that jump. I'm not really sure if it's even possible. And I can't get up there. Not really sure what to do about this, honestly. Getting to the exit is easy enough, but getting the key is confusing me. I'm glad that I'm held up here because of confusion on how to complete the level, and not based on difficulty in, you know, frustration of redoing the same part over and over. Aha! A short jump will make it. Oh god! Why did I not see that coming? Why did I not see that coming? I know this game better than that by now. I should have known that it wouldn't just let me jump to the next block safely. Up, up, short jump, up, 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 shoot, go. Oops, I messed up that jump. My life counter is getting rather low. We're in a precarious position right about now. We got less than 200 lives remaining. But once we complete this level, we'll get, I believe, a huge 1-up. Well, obviously not 1-up if it's a lot of lives, but you get what I mean. We'll get a bunch of extra lives for beating this level, essentially. So, that's a plus. Because I think after this comes the final boss, I would guess, which is probably going to take some time and some lives. Okay. And then short jump. Go. Oh god. This did not take me to the key. That did not take me to the key at all. It took me back to an impossible to continue position. Oh my god, that starting jump. With the framiness, it's even worse. Oh, yay. So now, when I go up there, that's the only place for me to go. How do I get to the key? Oh, you know what? If I don't fall down there, I can probably shoot that block. That one will break, and then I go up and around. Got it. Got it. We might actually beat this level pretty quickly. Oh, I forgot that there were spikes there. I don't know if I even knew there were spikes there, actually. I wasn't paying that close of attention last time, I was just running. So it may be the smart decision to just kind of run over that block and then do a high jump out. God damn you, spikes. I had to make sure I hit the switch. Even though I had no way to survive, I had to make sure I hit it. Okay, let's go. We got this. It's not that hard to get back to where we were. And this is a level that I much prefer. You know, it does take a little while to get back to where you died, but there's nothing that's holding you from going as fast as possible. You aren't kind of sitting there waiting while you're going. That was stupid of me. But yeah, you know, what was so frustrating about the last level was that it had a bunch of guesswork on how to handle the situation at the end. And trust me, there was a lot more even after the part that was frustrating me. That's why my lives dipped so low. Was because there was a lot of guesswork and trying to figure out exactly what needed to be done. But all things considered, you know, the level itself wasn't that bad. It was just that guesswork that was taking so long to get back to try again that was frustrating. This one is a lot more, you know, you play through the level and you're gonna find out how to do it. There we go, I was right. Come up this way. Oh god, I should have known that was coming. And then it's just a matter of how do we get back to the, oh god. Well, that's a first. Then it's just a matter of how we get back to the ice block to get to the exit. which is one that we have not yet been able to work out. I would normally say that I have to go through the path to the level, through the level again, but that does not seem physically possible based on how the level falls apart. Big spikes, go. Short jump, down here, go. Break this. Up, up. Okay, so that block does break from there. Oh my god. There are so many more spikes too. So many more spikes in that area, dear lord. We got this though, I think. If that doesn't happen. I'm still getting some framiness, which is very confusing because I have never had that problem while recording this game before. But regardless, we will drop over here, we'll go hit this, hit that, go over this way, and do this whole song and dance again. Much less frustrating than last level, even though I am dying quite a bit. I feel like I'm dying a lot more due to failure to execute than I am to being kind of trolled, which is nice. And by trolled I don't mean like, well, I could do it better, but no, I mean trolled like, there's no way to figure this out short of guess and check. Okay, now we go over here, we go up here. But now what? And we obviously can't make that jump, we need that ice block. Ah, you know what? Okay. I see I have to do this. It's not the simplest thing, mind you, but... Oh my god. Okay. At least I think I know how to do this, because you can't just make a ice block stop. If I push it, it'll go in the opposite direction, and that doesn't help. Oh my god, why? Why does that keep happening now? It went from something that never happened to something that's happening every time. Although, to be honest, I should be kind of practicing this jump, so that when I get there with the key, I can make it. No. Is that jump even possible? Am I completely wrong on what I have to do here? No, that jump is not possible. At least I don't think it is. Let's try to figure this out. We push that, and then we run, and we get down on this side, and we just kind of stand here. Okay, that does block it. Okay, that answers that question, and makes everything else very, very simple. That is one of my biggest complaints about this game, is the fact that the difficulty curve is not at all consistent. You know, with how much trouble that last level gave me, this one gives me next to none. Comparatively. Fired, and go. And jump across, and we are going to push, and... No! No! Oh! I had it! I had it, but I didn't jump on the ice block the first time. Oh my god, of all the ways to fail when you've already beaten the level. Oh well. Easy enough. This is actually a very, very simple level compared to what we've been through the past level. This is more on par with the two before that. Push this. We go down here, we go jump, jump, jump. We get over here real quick. And when it hits us, it stops. We fall on this, we hit this. We come over this way. Once these big spikes go, because I was a little bit slow that time, we hit that and drop down. We jump across. Jump across again. And actually I made that work so much better than I had in the past. And that as well. Oh, that arrow caught me in time. That was actually a very good run of things before that. I was like on point in terms of my timing. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna come up this way, we know the drill. Short hop there to get that guy to fire. Once we bait his shot, he's easy to avoid. Push. Jump, 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 down. Wait and stop. Nope, no, 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 no! Secret area! Yay! Okay, let's try this again. Oh, man. I just want Antarctica to be over, I won't lie. I just want it to be over. And I know I have a boss fight after this most likely, but I mean, I want to get to that fight. I want to be done with this portion. Okay, so now we go over here. He's withdraw. Oh, I hit that way too soon. Of course, now that I know how to do the level, I am failing in execution over and over again, and that makes me sad. It makes me a sad panda. Not a salty panda, just a sad panda. This is actually probably the least salty I've been while playing this game in a long, long time. Like, since parts of Ucampa. Okay. Jump. Let's just get this done this time. No more fails, no more, you know, mistakes, just get it done. Hit that. Go, go, go. Be like, hello, ice block. You stay there for a while. Big spikes come, big spikes go. I messed it up, so let's wait for one more cycle. Big spikes come, big spikes go, and we're good. I don't remember how I did that the last time. It worked so well, and it was so wonderful, and now I don't remember how I did it. Okay, up, up, up. Hit the switch. Hit that guy. Run this way. Big spikes go. I think I must have done a high jump there because it's a little bit quicker, but maybe I should just do the safe strategy instead of trying to go fast. I don't have to be Sonic. I can be like a normal hedgehog. But, you know, they aren't slow, but they're not as fast, you know? I don't have to be Sonic. I don't. I can just take my time and play it safe and not do things perfectly. I swear that's one of my biggest problems in games like this, is I get so into like trying to make things go exactly the way they should that I end up making things harder for myself, trying to play as if I'm going for like a perfect run. What killed me there? The spikes were clearly not out anymore. Okay, I'm a little bit salty on that death, because that was pretty clearly ridiculous, but for the most part, this level has not been that bad. Oh god. I bowed to the spike god at the beginning there. For the sake of, you know, being like, yo dude, please, just let me go. Okay, down we go. Over and go. Break that. Jump up here. Break that. Jump, jump. Now this guy's gonna fire and we're gonna grab and we're gonna jump. And we land, we jump. Jump. We go short jump. Jump over. And 10-5 completed! It took longer than it should have, but we got there. We got there. Now there's a whole bunch of ice blocks on this intermission level. I really like the music on these little intermission levels. What's the point of that? We seem to be entering some kind of ice building. We find a shotgun. 256 up. Oh god. There's no music. You find a Jim's backpack. There it was, the old man's favorite pack. Inside I found an empty ration bag, a depleted fuel bottle, and a handful of old junk. And a single worn photograph. In the photograph I could see Sis as a young girl, a pretty woman, and the old man in his younger days, looking awkward as he held a baby boy. After everything I've been through, this photo is the only clue I found about the old man. Honestly, it shouldn't surprise me. But I know that, deep down, I thought he'd be alive somewhere. Serves you right, you old geezer. But even with these words, I couldn't help but feel envious of the old man and his extraordinary life. One crazy adventure after another, even to the very end. Two weeks later, the suburbs of Bristol. I guess that was it. Touché, game. Touché. And we're riding back to the gravesite again, it appears. As the credits roll. Did we just beat 1001 spikes? If so, I feel horrible that I skipped 10-4. I thought there was like a boss stage after World 10. Well then. Throwing a bunch of coins at the grave again. I was kind of expecting to throw the guy's stuff, not a bunch of money. So while this rolls, what were my final thoughts on 1001 Spikes? For the most part, I really enjoyed this game. I know I got salty at times, I know I got a bit aggravated at times, but as a whole, I really do enjoy this game. I do feel there are a few levels, 10-4 was the perfect example, where it's kind of more based on trial and error and figuring out what works, than having any idea of what to do or how to time it to begin with. And that's not necessarily game design I agree with. You know, that 10-4 level, you didn't see me beat the level, but not only that one penguin that we had to time, but after we got through that and onto the ice block, there were 2 more that we had to do. So, I mean, it got very, you know, you're gonna have to try this level over and over to figure it out, and I'm not a big fan of that. But for the most part, the levels weren't that bad. But I think that it was certainly a pretty decent experience as a whole, despite those couple of somewhat iffy design levels. Okay, so if we get that key, then we can I guess go fight a final, or go to a final area. But I have no idea where that key is located. Maybe I'll look that up and we can come back and do that at another point. Regardless, thank you guys for tuning in. In the event that this is the last 1001 Spikes episode, thank you to those who have followed the series, listen to me be salty over and over again. It's been a good time despite the couple of levels that really got to me. So I will, I'm definitely going to be considering coming back to this, but I am not positive yet. And real quick, I just want to see if I can show you how I ended up solving this level. So we go around here. We can't actually backstab these penguins, I learned. Go around like this. So the early part of the level I had pretty much down, although I started doing it a little bit faster just out of the fact that I found out that I could. Whoops. Don't go wasting lives here. So yeah, we're gonna go kill that penguin. We're gonna jump over here. Grab this. Once we're back over this way, and kill this penguin. The penguins can be in varying points in their routes when you get to them, which is kind of not that big of an issue, but it does cause you to have to kind of keep on your feet a little bit. Oh my god, how am I messing up at the easy part? Yeah, as you can see, I definitely picked up the pace of this first segment. Whoops. Over what I was doing before. And I'm not sure if I found the most efficient way to solve it or just an efficient way to solve it, but whatever it is, I did manage to get through it, and that's the important part, really. Especially considering I wasted like an extra hour of off-camera time trying to work it out. Okay, so we get to this point, we gotta wait for this penguin. Once this penguin turns around, we can kind of walk forward. Now it doesn't matter what we do until he gets to the other end of his route. Just as long as we don't throw a knife at him. If we throw a knife, we're in some trouble, but Now, once he gets back behind that mirror, we hit it once. Now, this is where you can kind of speed things up if you want by shooting him, because that makes him start running immediately. He's going to do that. We're going to jump. Oop, I messed that up. I'm not going to try this all the way through to completion. I'm just going to give it a couple more shots to try to show you what comes after that point. But that jump does mess me up more often than I would like to admit. So, if I can't get it on the next try or two, we're going to be moving on. Because I do have more to record tonight. I think this is my 4th video I've recorded for this week. And I don't really know if I'm going to even have enough time yet again to get a full week's worth of episodes recorded. So, we're going to try our best to make something happen here. But I can't guarantee that we're going to have quite one thing every day. Okay, so once we're here, as you see, the penguin was a little bit farther along in his route. Actually, good for us. Once we're here, we're going to wait for him to cross that, hit that. Now we can either shoot him or we can just wait until he gets close enough to see us, and when he sees us he's going to freak out. Jump up here, we jump up here, we jump. Oh my god, I gotta give that at least one more shot. I really want to show what comes after that and how frustrating it was once I realized that that wasn't even necessarily the hardest part of the area. Up this way, grab that, up and around. Really, you can take your time in this area because you need to wait for this penguin to get through his cycle anyway. There's really no way to speed things up any more than the game is going to let you. So as much as you can try to rush through that little area with the drop down there, there's really no reason to if you want to just play it safe because you're going to take the same amount of time here anyway. Wait for this guy to see me. Go like so. Go up and over onto the ice block was what you had to do. Now for the confusing part. Now you see this area over here with more of these spike blocks and another penguin that's standing here. So my strategy, what I came up with was once he turns around and jumps, we jump too. That's going to give us just enough time to bounce like that. Now I think you're supposed to use this penguin to kind of trigger things down here to move. But you can jump over that, which is what I did. And then you go down beneath and you can hit the switch again to get everything lined up where you can move. And that's how I eventually beat the level, was to kind of go that route. Okay, this is absurd. So yeah, if you are at any point stuck on this level, that is about what I think is the easiest solution to do. There might be a faster solution where you don't have to go hit the switch again, especially because sometimes you have to wait for the penguin when you hit the switch again, or else risk having things switching up on you. But, certainly, I think that is a decent solution to that part of the level. Come on, Miss Penguin, I see you. Do you see me? Yes, you do. Okay, with that, we're going to call it here. I got more to record, like I said. Regardless, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We beat the game, except for whatever the Key of Serpentis gets us, which I don't know where or how to get it. That's something I would have to look up. Regardless, thank you guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Later.